Hi everybody, it's Carla. I am here with a very exciting entry to my challenge. It's from the lovely Ruby over at Little Books, and she let me know it was on the way, and I just love Ruby. I'm sure I'm not alone. Her work is mesmerizing in the sense that she works from such an internal place, and she has such an amazing intuitive way of putting all kinds of prints and patterns and textures and colors together to make stunning work that you just want to freeze the screen and stare at it. And I do sometimes. It's just amazing. Not only that, she's just a beautiful person inside and out. And I have been very blessed to get to know her, and grateful that so many of you have her on your channels, because I'm sure that's how I found her. So I'm happy to be one of your ardent fans, Ruby. Did I use that word correctly? Sometimes I say words and I have no clue what I'm saying, you guys, so don't think I'm smart. I'm just kind of silly. Anyway, there is a lot of stuff in here. Ruby, this is the size of a bed pillow. She sent me an entry from my last challenge and spoiled me terribly, but I loved every minute of it. So let's open this together. So exciting. Every piece that's already showing is gorgeous. And everyone knows, if you've gotten anything from Ruby, it smells divine. It just is so delicious smelling. It's a comforting smell. It really is. Look at this. See, I could just sit here and stare at this, but nobody probably wants to wait for me, so I'll do it another time. I mean, there's gorgeous washi tape and a just silk doily with the most incredible embroidery. And then she's tied this beautiful dyed lace. And there's a bow in the corner. It's just gorgeous. To me, this would be my mixed media art. As a matter of fact, you guys, I'm gonna take a picture before. Well, I guess I could take a picture and freeze the frame in the video, but I'm gonna just do it now because I can. Look how pretty. The washi tape is like butterflies and cherry blossoms. Ruby, you just have such a magical touch. Look at how gorgeous. That is lovely. And then there's the pretty washi tape with another butterfly. And I'm gonna open her card. Oh, how gorgeous. Here's the card. A brown bag filled with roses. Oh. Such a sweet card. Dear Carla, I'd like to thank you for all your inspiration with exquisite crafts. I really love watching your videos. They are very much a highlight of my week. God bless you, sweet friend, Ruby. Well, dear Ruby, you have no idea. When I see a video up from you, I am thrilled. I get all excited and probably watch it at least twice and sometimes more. I find myself back on your channel for inspiration a lot. So the feelings are very mutual. Thank you so much. I'm going to open this gently so as not to ruin anything inside. Truly, if you are graced to know Ruby, then you all know that I'm not over-exaggerating. Okay, so I'm going to slide these things out carefully because I don't want to ruin this beautiful wrapping. Oh, she made me one of those gorgeous pocket envelopes to put it in. This is gorgeous. Oh, I think this is the back. Wow. This is the back, and it's this beautiful dyed burlap in a gorgeous, like salmon pink. And then she put this beautiful braid. And the colors are all the colors I love, pinks and greens. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is gorgeous. Look at the roses and the bling. Oh my goodness, I have to just look for a moment. Oh my goodness. Ruby, this is fabulous. Look at that piece of bling. I'm gonna put it up closer to the camera. Look at the sparkle. It's just royal. It's so gorgeous. Look at, see, this is what I mean. There's just bits and pieces that she just floats together. Look at how soft. This is just gorgeous. It's like a tassel in itself. And I've seen her using a lot of the sari silk, and she puts some on this piece. I've never felt sari silk before. And then she's got a gorgeous vintage handkerchief right here in this corner. And look, you might think that's a random piece, but it just goes there. She knows that. That's amazing to me. And she's bordered it with this really pretty floral fabric. And all the vintage appliques. Vintage doily. Wow. Oh, Ruby. I love everything about this and the colors. And look at this lace. I know how she says she doesn't, nothing stays white. She dyes everything, and I can tell. Look at this. You see this piece? It's this gorgeous magenta. I hope it shows up better later. And then this is the most stunning collaboration of gorgeousness. I mean, there is everything you would love if you love fiber and fabrics and textures, and there's bling hiding everywhere. Look at this. Underneath, on top. This is just the bag she packed it in. It's gorgeous. And there's a silk ribbon rose in this beautiful buff color. Well, I'll definitely be looking at this again longer. I love this Ruby. This could be a pillow. I could stuff it and make it a cushion, and I actually think I'm going to. There's no way I'm going to hide this. This is artwork. Definite. I don't even know what this is going to be awesome, you guys. I'm going to open it up this way. Wow. It's packed. Let's see if I can lay that there. Perfect. I have to keep looking at that. Oh, look at how she's got all this sari silk. And it's like variegated. And beautiful butterflies. Oh, these are the flags. At one point, Ruby was saying she didn't feel really confident in her flags. I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. These are so awesome. Okay, I'm going to move this. You've got to see this. Look at this. First, I'll show you the backs. Because I think she put these on vintage quilt. Oh, this is so awesome. There's that tip. It's simply a vintage, gorgeous doily. It's lavender and tea dyed. And here's the second back. Oh, I love this ruffle trim. It's so old and vintage. This is gorgeous. And then there's this beautifully dyed piece up at the top, and I'm sure it's still quilting. And Ruby, I love that you sew, because I like seeing the stitches. And then she's got some shimmery gold tulle, and there's the back. She made me 3, Ruby. You didn't have to make me 3, but I'm so grateful that you did. And look at this gorgeous textured cotton trim. It's like a little bit of eyelet lace. And then this corner has more sari silk. But the best part will be the fronts, I'm sure. Thank you so much, Ruby. You have no idea how much I'm going to treasure these flags. Look at this chiffon roses. And I love pictures of cherubs. And then there's this really pretty flower here with the yellow stamen. I've seen those on your work and they stand out in such a nice, pretty way. And then look at these pearls. These are gorgeous. They have such an interesting shine to them. They're not like ivory or cream. They're gorgeous. I love this. And then, oh look at it, like that little touch too. That's pink dyed lace. And look at that. There's just so many elements, you guys. I could look at these forever. The middle one has this beautiful bird. And I think it's, I always see you do your rice paper decoupage, and now I'm actually holding a piece of it, and it is so nice. And again, it's got like cherry blossoms. It's very vintage. It says Boutiques Rue Tropicale, Paris Rue Tropicale. I think Rue means street. And look, this is that vintage ruffled trim, and I love that trim. And then I love how she does her little embroidery trick on her sewing machine. And I watch those videos a lot, Ruby, and now I have some to see up front. Because I keep pulling out my embroidery thread to try it. But now I'll be more inspired to try it because I actually have some as a sample. You know, we're very visual. When you see it, it's a little bit easier to attempt. This is gorgeous, Ruby. And this is that silk Irish linen tablecloth piece. See, I told you I stalk your channel, Ruby. These are awesome. And then she's got bits and pieces again of all these gorgeous vintage doilies and trims. And look, this is a rose made with the sari silk. So Ruby's work is a lot of boho and vintage shabby chic, and there's no better combination to me, because I love so many pattern mixing and color mixing, and she does it with such skill. And is that not the most adorable cherub? She is so cute with her flower wreath in her hair. And again, this is more of that decoupaged, beautiful fabric. The print is so clear. I haven't gotten skilled with my images yet. But thank you, Ruby. Just having this is such a treasure, and watching it is such a treasure, but now having it in person is a real inspiration. I can feel it and I can touch it, and these are the little soft pink pom-poms that you see dotted out all over her work, and it's just amazing. And there's one of the ties that she put on the end. Oh, these are so gorgeous. Thank you, Ruby. I am truly blessed. Truly. I'm just so blessed by every entry. And now I have the flags that I've been seeing in your videos. They're gorgeous. And then with all of that, there's still more. She tucked in a gorgeous piece of lace. It's a blue, super soft vintage lace, and I love this color. And then, oh, another pocket. This is gorgeous. You guys, look at this pocket. Oh, the layers of beauty are amazing. Ruby, this is so generous. There's crocheted flowers. I love these. And then she's put this beautiful brooch. Oh my goodness, it's a vintage fairy brooch. That's gorgeous. It's a flower fairy. And she's mounted it on another crocheted lace flower, and then a little dangle of crocheted lace and beautiful sari silk. And then there's this corner of beautiful tea-dyed applique, and then she's got some beautiful shimmery tulle. I mean, nobody can put this together like you, Ruby. It's just amazing how you see things. Look at this fabric underneath. Look at that fabric. It's like an embroidered leaf. I love leaves. This is gorgeous, and I love all the tones of green. And look at this. She's got gathered, her embroidery little trick is right here in this beautiful fabric. This is gorgeous. There's some really fun things inside. This is an awesome pocket, Ruby. And you know what? I think this would make an incredible purse. With the right strap, I'd be tempted to carry it, but I wouldn't want anything to happen to it. Look at the back. See, when you watch the videos, you want to be able to reach out and touch it. It's so amazing, because not only am I visual, I'm very, touchy. I want to feel everything. And now I can, and this rose print fabric feels awesome. And then there's these gorgeous little squiggles of embroidery. And then in each corner, she's got these chiffon lace appliques that are just gorgeous. And little snippets of crocheted doily with bling. That's the back. So there's nothing not to love on either side. They're just gorgeous. And then you tucked in some sweet things. There's a napkin. Oh, how beautiful. It's got the entire Serenity Prayer embroidered. That is special. Wow. That's gorgeous. This is worth framing or putting on a pillow. Look at that. Is beautiful, Ruby. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Very good prayer. So sweet. Oh, look at this piece. Excuse me. Oh, I think it's a pocket. No, it's not, but oh my goodness, look at the ribbon embroidery and the gorgeous trim in all these beautiful colors. When I say muted pastels, this is exactly excuse me, I'm so sorry. everything I mean. There's yellow and pink and green and tan and ivory. That's gorgeous. And then look at these. These are gorgeous. Beautiful. I think that's linen. Wow. And I don't know, I think that art is pretty on the front and the back. I've always liked the back of stitching. You guys, these are gorgeous doilies. And they're made of this beautiful soft linen. And the embroidery is fabulous. And I know some are still here, but I've been working on gathering things for a fall lace book. Look at, I think I've seen something that may need to go in as a pocket. Ruby, thank you so much. I am thrilled with this, beyond thrilled. And there's one more package with this beautiful sari silk tying it, and there are beautiful butterflies all over. Let's open this. I'm just taking my time. I'm in this mode of, you know, my challenge was so wonderful and it's now come to an end, and I think it's because I know I won't be getting any more entries, and I just want to make it last. And this is a wonderful one to get and enjoy. They've all been wonderful, though. I've been humbled. You just get speechless at the generosity of all of the wonderful crafters that agree to participate in your challenge. Oh, it's a bunch of lovely little goodies. These are, wow. Oh, I wish you could feel these. They literally feel like marshmallows. They're so soft. Those are gorgeous. Oh, Ruby, I think you're the one that would put this on something and make it just go, wow. These are fabulous. Thank you. I'm going to try to do it justice. Thank you so much. And that color is crazy pretty. Look at this one. Oh my gosh, I love it. That is so much fun. That is really neat. It's this vintage doily with this incredibly fun butterfly. Oh, neat. Oh, and another one of those beautiful doilies. It's a big one. That's so pretty. This is vintage, I know. And then again, you guys, the smell that's coming out of this package is so pretty. Look at this piece. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Look at the texture. Boy, that'd be such a pretty cuff on a blouse, wouldn't it? I love that. And then there's a beautiful napkin. Oh, I'm sorry, I just saw what was under the napkin, but let me show you. This is definitely silk, and it is so soft. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. That's beautiful. But the cherubs, look at this. Ruby, I'll try to do it justice. I really will. This is gorgeous. Look at the flowers and the color of the fabric on their covering, and the wings, and the pretty little floral wreath. Thank you for sharing this with me, Ruby. It's really going to help me understand how to decoupage onto fabric, because I can tell she's put it on this beautiful, does she call it muslin or calico? You say calico. And I'm not sure I know the difference, but I do know it's gorgeous. It's got little, you may not be able to see, but it's got little wrinkles. And I love that because it gives it more of that vintage look. Okay, I see the makings of a Ruby-esque piece coming up. Oh man, there's just tons of stuff. Look at these vintage stickers. And the way they package them is really cool because you don't have to open it to see them all. Look at it. And there's this beautiful dove. And look at this one. Thank you, Ruby. These are gorgeous. And then she must have heard me talk about how much I love floral fabric. Look at the vintage floral roses. I mean floral rose print. Oh, you didn't have to share all this with me, Ruby. It's such a chore, I know, sometimes to get it all packed up and actually to the post office. I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. This is gorgeous fabric. I'm such a fabric fiend. I just love to feel it, and this yellow is soothing. It's so pretty. It may not be showing up, but it's like butter. It's like a butter color. And look at this piece. This is gorgeous. It's got all kinds of fun things on it. Bird cages, little poetry, music notes. Look at this one. I love that. This is a beautiful piece of fabric. Thank you, Ruby. Oh my goodness, these are gorgeous. More of that beautiful yellow. And then it's got these really pretty soft pink flowers. Wow. And then the last piece is no less stunning because it's got some beautiful, like, periwinkle blue embroidered flowers with green leaves. And this has to be fabric that's vintage. It's linen as well. And again, that beautiful yellow, buttery yellow color. A little darker, but super pretty. Well, Ruby, I am absolutely humbled and amazed and very grateful. Stay healthy and strong, my friend, because we love seeing your work. Owning it is just the cream of the crop. I couldn't be more happy. Thank you for taking the time and trouble to mail it all to me. And thank you for being my friend and being out there in YouTube and inspiring so many of us. Everyone, if you don't know Ruby, her channel information will be in the description box. And you will be hooked immediately when you go and see all of her wonderful work. Thank you so much, my friend. Love and hugs. Bye-bye.